big piece of sablefish that we're only going to be cooking half of today. We'll be trying out a different recipe in 2 days or so, or maybe tomorrow. What all is in this? A pound of sablefish, 3 tablespoons of oil, 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, 5 tablespoons of honey, a teaspoon of sesame oil, 4 cloves of garlic, an inch of ginger, half a teaspoon of red pepper flakes, and salt and pepper to taste. So because for fresh ginger, smells good. We have dried ginger that we actually dried ourselves. So I'm just going to be cutting up one more. Is that?
I don't know. An inch of ginger is a lot.
Yeah. So
yeah, at least one more.
Okay.
So wait.
There. That should be good.
Because I mean, this is an inch of ginger.
Yeah.
Like.
Okay. This should be fine. If it's a little bit light on the ginger for us, that's not the end of the world, right?
Well, as long as you go light on the garlic too.
I don't like going light on garlic.
I know, but I do.
Well, that's fine. I'll use 3 cloves of garlic.
Yes.
How's your day going, Jesse? That's fair. I hope that wherever you are out there in the audience, you're having an okay day. Whatever day this is. Taking care of yourself. We just got our HVAC systems redone in the house. So it is much more evenly temperatured. This means there's not a giant cold spot in the kitchen, which is great for cooking. There we go. There's the ginger. Go ahead and do the half a teaspoon of red pepper flakes. Once again, we use Aleppo pepper because it is not spicy like normal red pepper flakes.
It is spicy. It just doesn't linger in the back of your throat.
Yeah, it is significantly less spicy, which is kind of nice. Okay, let's see here. How much soy sauce? 3 tablespoons. I'll put that in right now so that the ginger can rehydrate. Yep. I'll mince the garlic. We use pickled garlic that I pickled myself. It is significantly less aggressive tasting than regular garlic. Go. I'll cut one of them in half for you. That better?
Yeah.
For the fridge. Yep. Soy sauce for the fridge. Thank you, Jesse.
Was it supposed to rain today?
No. I have my light trap outside.
Do you need me to go get it?
It was okay. The blanket can get dirty. Or wet, rather. No, it was not supposed to rain. Going to mince the garlic very finely for you. That is what Jesse prefers. Thank you. Well, all of the plants outdoors will be very happy for the rain.
Yes. Yes, they
The
will.
lemon tree was a little wilty. I went too long without watering it.
Yeah. You need to just get in the habit of watering the same as the indoor plants.
Oh, I do. That was too long this time.
Because it was
Too
heat
hot.
index of 100.
Yeah, heat index of 100 this week. Teeny whisk. Okay. A teaspoon sesame oil. And the honey. You want to just toss that in the sink. Since I am using the Sablefish for another recipe as well, I'll probably want to use a second cutting board to not get it all garlicky.
True.
That is why
We have a boatload.
we have a whole load of cutting boards. You honestly can't have too many cutting boards in the house.
Well, you can if they're so
Do you want
many
to just
that-
call that 5 tablespoons of honey?
Yes, that's about 5 tablespoons.
Okay.
Just pull your hair off the top of
Well,
the jar.
in that case, I'm just going to put the other ingredients in here.
And then get a long knife
then get
to
a-
stir it up with.
Yup. Sometimes cooking is about, what do you call it? Sometimes cooking is about making changes on the fly.
It's unfortunately quite crystallized.
Yup.
You might want to nuke it for like 5 seconds to make that not be the case.
And I'll see how it mixes up first. I think it's going to actually be fine.
Okay. So is that some decrystallized just fine?
Yup. So, that smells delicious.
You probably need another thing of ginger.
Okay.
I can't smell the ginger very much in that at all.
Yep, I can just use that same board then. Now. That's fine. I'll do 2 more little pieces.
Honey ginger is a good combo. I prefer it to honey garlic. So let's try to get the ginger up a bit.
I can do that for you. And then what I'm going to do is just put the lid back on the honey jar
Mm-hmm.
and shake it a whole bunch.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Is that better?
I'll probably end up with a much better.
Okay. Why don't you put the lid on and give it some good shaking? Well, I started with fish. I'll switch cutting boards. Oh yes. Okay, so half of it probably there.
This is thinner than that. Half of it is.
So there you go. Okay, could you grab me a plastic bag, Jesse? Probably want to do the thicker part today.
Yeah, that'll cook more evenly with this method.
Okay, Sablefish does have bones.
Okay.
So,
Time for deboning.
No, this is big bones. It's got lined bones. So we'll just have... They'll come out real easy after you cook.
Okay.
Here. See? Bones.
Okay.
I mean, if you would like, I can cut out that ridge, but we will lose a bit of the fish in the process.
No, I suppose I can eat around them.
Ah, there's thunder.
Okay.
There we go. Oops. Yeah, we'll be able to just...
Still has scales.
Yep, that is okay for this.
Okay. Because the skin peels off at the end.
Yep. Okay, so here's what happens. We are going to put a skillet on the stove. And I am going to pat the fish dry. Could you put a tablespoon or two of olive oil into that skillet? And then I will move the...
This stuff poured way faster than I used to.
no, that'll be okay. Pat the fish dry. Then start the cooking process. So, the heat, you can actually turn on the heat on the skillet to medium. There we go. Okay, so what's going to happen is I heat the oil, I put the fish in, the skin side up, and want it to sear it. Okay, interesting. The recipe is not how I usually do fish.
You usually cook it skin side down first.
So I can peel off the skin. Would you prefer I do it that way? Still,
I don't need my fish to have a sear. I assume it's ow. Turn it back over, finish cooking, and seeing this.
yeah. Okay, that is too much oil. I'm going to... There. I think I'm going to just sear them and then flip them over so that the skin cooks off.
Okay.
And then flip them another time.
Cook about until seared and golden. 4 minutes. And then flip them over. Add the sauce. Cook 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. Nope, that actually makes sense then.
Yeah.
Because the
Sear. Turn
sear,
over.
turn over,
add
cook
sauce.
the rest of the way with on the skin side.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it now. I am just being silly.
You're just being human. Things are not as expected. So
Yeah.
your brain goes pop.
Yup. Do you want me to use all of the sauce or save some of it, by the way? For later?
Well,
Probably.
originally it calls for pouring a third of cup of that off onto veggies.
Okay,
So
so
you
yes,
probably don't want to use all of that.
that's fine. We can put the remainder in the fridge. Yeah. That'll be nice. Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle.
Well, I'm going to grab a drink.
Oh, yeah. That's doing its thing. Neither of us has had sablefish prior to today.
I have a friend named Sable, but I've never eaten sablefish.
Oh. These days, it is not often that I come across a fish that I have not had that is not wildly exotic. It's kind of fun. Oh yeah, I can actually. That looks much better now with the light on. You can really see the color pattern on the fish.
Sablefish is also known as black cod.
It is also known as black cod. It is a white fish, but definitely firmer than most. More reminiscent of tuna, firmness wise. Oh, look at that. That is really pretty.
Yes, it is.
Okay, now
Pour about half of that.
yep, pour about half of this mixture that we made. Yeah, a little bit more. Set it for 4 minutes. Put that in.
Half?
Yeah, I do a little more.
A little bit more. It doesn't seem like half.
Your iPhone is doing a thing. Okay. Sorry about that on the screen.
I have no idea how it got linked to my computer.
I
really
don't
wish it
know
wasn't.
either. Well, I'm sure they will leave a message if it's important.
Probably spam.
It's probably spam. I do love the way a mixture like this bubbles.
Mm-hmm. You know, a spoon would be much more
A
useful.
spoon
for
would be
these.
the right tool for this. The recipe does suggest a baste as they're cooking.
We want the sauce to reduce by half and the fish to be at 145 degrees.
I am very much looking forward to eating this. This looks great.
Smells good too.
Smells delicious. So the bones, by the way, are going to be right along that line. Yep.
So fork from here out.
Yeah.
From here out, and then the other way out.
Yup. Turn down the heat on this a little bit.
You need to put the fork down. Put the fork down.
I'm actually going to see. Okay, these are done.
It's only been 2 minutes on this side.
Well, they flake the whole way through.
Take part too.
Oh, no, you're right. The thickest part needs a little bit more time. Just don't want the honey to burn. Give it that last minute. The honey has definitely reduced.
Good. That's what it's supposed to do.
Yup. Would you like to grab us plates, Jesse? I'm just breaking it and start checking it. Yep. Okay. Take it off the heat. Thank you. Wow. Ouch. Don't cut this. More or less happens. Okay. And then a little bit more of the honey over it.
It's supposed to be served over rice and veggies, but we don't have that right now. And I don't care if you do.
That's fine. So let's. So, delicious, delicious fish. That's an end result.
Nicely caramelized.
Yes, nicely caramelized honey. Yeah, try a bite before we end the stream. That's good fish. Well, thank you for joining us again. And we will see you next time.